Hey guys, what's up? Kyle here again. I'm here to do another video, a special video today, because I haven't done one of these in a while. It's not a DVD update video because of the set. I know you're probably thinking you're doing another DVD update video because of the setting. Today, I thought about choosing this setting because I'm doing a special video. I haven't done one of these in a long time, and it's just a fun video. Me talking about my top 10 favorites. Scariest horror films of all time, the movies that I thought were the scariest. A lot of people have been messaging me online and asking me to do more of these videos, and I've done a few of them back in the day, like in 2008, but I haven't done one since 2008. But I narrowed it down to 10 movies. I narrowed it down to 10 movies. There's so many scary movies though. You know, there's just so many scary movies. I can't. If I were to name every movie that scared me, I would be going down my whole shelf, and it would be like for hours and hours of this. But I narrowed it down. I got some DVDs here and some Blu-rays of I narrowed it down to 10 of them. These, in my opinion, are the top 10 scariest movies I've ever seen. And let's get started. First, number 10 is on the list is the original Child's Play with Brad Dourif and Catherine Hicks, and this movie scared the shit out of me. This one was really scary. This is number 10 on the list, and I saw this when I was. This is actually the first R-rated horror film I've seen that was R-rated. I saw this when I was 10 years old. I could not go to sleep after watching this. It scared the shit out of me. Just look at it. It's creepy. Just the thought about having a killer in a doll and a children's doll and trying to murder the family and everything. It just really creeped me out. Highly recommend you check this one out if you haven't seen it. You guys have all seen these films. These are classics. I did not like Seed of Chucky. I like this one. This is probably my favorite one. I like this one. I like the second one, the third one. Bride of Chucky was okay. Seed of Chucky was just total crap. And then there's Curse of Chucky, the new one that just came out, which I thought was okay. I like that one, but nothing beats the original. Check this out. This is number 10 on my list. Number 9 on my list is the original Phantasm, and this is a really freaky fucking movie. This movie scared the shit out of me. I highly recommend you check this one out. This movie, I saw this when I first saw this movie. I didn't think it was that scary, but when I watched it the second time, I thought it was a lot scarier than the first time. But this movie really freaked me out. This is one of the scariest movies I've ever seen in my entire life. Especially that ending. I don't want to give anything away. Scared the fuck out of me. And also the effects on it are amazing. Rest in peace, Angus Scrimm. You are the tall man. I'm going to dedicate this video to Angus Scrimm. And I don't think anyone can replace him because he was the tall man. No one can to take his place as the tall man. He was amazing, Angus Scrimm, and it's just so upsetting that we lost so many people these past couple of years. But rest in peace, Angus Scrimm. This video is dedicated to you. Definitely check this movie out if you haven't seen it yet. Classic, and there's also the sequels are good too. They're making a new one right now called the fifth one, the last one, Avenger. I don't know how good that's going to be because I saw the trailer. The CGI did not look good. But my favorites, of course, the original. And the second one was good too. I have the second one as well. This first two are my favorite, but this one's the original is my number one favorite. This scary movie. And if this is out of print as well, if you see it somewhere, pick it up because it's out of print and it goes on Amazon for at least $112 on Amazon. It's just it's out of print. If you see it, I suggest you buy this because this is a classic. Definitely check this one out. Number 8 on my list is Candyman with Tony Todd. This movie scared. This is another really freaky movie. This is probably one of the best 90s movies I've ever seen. I'll probably do a 90s movie, my favorite 90s movies videos at some point. But this movie was really freaky. It's about like a guy in a hook. If you say his name 3 times if you say Candyman 3 times in the mirror, he will appear and start killing you and coming after you. Just a really freaky movie. And Tony Todd, he was really freaky in this. This is just I can't get into I can't get into too much detail because I don't want to ruin the movie. But it's really freaky. I loved it. It gave me a few nightmares. Actually, this movie. That's how scary it is. I also met Tony Todd at Monster Mania, at one of the Monster Manias with Doug and Mark. If you haven't checked that video yet, I'll put a link underneath this video if you want to check that out. He was a really nice guy. I wish I got his autograph, but I didn't have enough money to buy everybody's autograph. But if I ever run into him again at a convention, I definitely want his autograph, because this movie is amazing and he did an amazing job. I love all the stuff he does. Definitely check this out. This is number 8 on my list. Number 7 on my list is Stephen King's Pet Sematary, the original Pet Sematary. This movie scared the fucking shit out of me. I saw this movie when I was at Doug's house, and believe it or not, I cried from one scene. One scene I saw, it scared me so much I cried and I could not go to sleep. And this is when I was 12 years old I saw this movie, and he showed it to me. I cried from one scene because it was so terrifying, that it was just so, with the scene with the dream sequence with her sister getting possessed and dying. That really freaked me out. This is just a lot of freaky shit happens in this movie. I highly recommend you pick this one up. The second one, I like the second one too. I have that one as well, but it's not as good as the original. Definitely check this out. One of the scariest movies I've ever seen. Number 7 on my list. Number 6 on my list is this movie. Is not really a horror film, but it's a thriller, and people are going to think I'm crazy, but this movie actually really got to me, and that is The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin and Elijah Wood. This movie was eerie, creepy, and so scary. This is the one movie that gives me the nightmares the most nightmares, and I just really like it a lot. It's about Macaulay Culkin. It's about Elijah Wood loses his mother, so he goes, and his father has to go on a business trip, so he leaves Elijah Wood with his cousin Macaulay Culkin to live with him and his family. But there's a dark side to Macaulay Culkin. He does these commits these horrible acts, and he wants Elijah to get in on it and they try to put the blame on him from doing all this bad stuff. Really creepy, and he just scares me. The house, look at that house. That's a freaky house, and he's just really creepy in this Macaulay Culkin. It's like you watch this movie. If you've seen Home Alone, my favorite comedy, he's a sweet little boy, and in this movie, he's evil. He is crazy in this movie. I love Macaulay Culkin. He's somebody I would like to meet as well, and Elijah Wood. This is a really freaky movie. If you like thriller, if you want to watch a good thriller, edgy thriller about killers, kid killers, this is one to check out. Definitely check this out. Number 5 on my list, and I know people are, this is their number 1 favorite horror film of all time on their list. This is actually my number 5 on my list, in my opinion. That is The Exorcist. This movie was very scary. It wasn't the scariest thing I've seen. I thought it was really, really scary, but there's a lot scarier that I'm going to talk about than this movie. Don't get me wrong, it's a great movie, but it's not the scariest thing I've seen. I love this movie. It's one of the scariest movies I've seen, especially. I can see where people are I can understand why people are scared of this movie, because it's just so groundbreaking and creepy. The demon, about the devil and Satanism, just creepy stuff. And I can understand what this movie scared. My mom saw this when she was really little, and she got really scared of this movie. And she doesn't like horror films. This is the one horror film that scared her the most. This movie scared me too, but not not the scariest movie I've seen, but it's one of them. Definitely check this out if you haven't seen it. And you probably all see this. This is a classic. I'm not going to get into too much detail into this. Check this out. Scary movie. The sequels the second one was alright, but the third one was good. Second one I didn't really like, but my favorite is, of course, the original. Definitely check this out. Number 4 on my list is Halloween by John Carpenter. This is the Blu-ray edition. I have another edition, the 25th anniversary edition. That's another good edition. This actually looks pretty good on Blu-ray. This movie scared the hell out of me. Every Halloween, this movie. When I watch this movie, I think of the holiday, Halloween, candy, trick-or-treating, monsters and things, and this is a good Halloween movie. and it's called Halloween. It's definitely worth watching. Scared me a lot. And if you guys haven't checked this out, I'm not going to get into too much detail into this. It's a classic movie. Creepy Michael Myers, you know, creepy Michael Myers movie. Definitely check this out if you haven't seen this. Number 3 on my list is the Scream series by Wes Craven and Scream 4. I got Scream 1, 2, and 3 on this one, and it comes with all 3 Screams. And then there's Scream 4, which is the scariest sequel in my opinion. I like number 1 the best, then probably number 4. Number 2 is my 3rd favorite. Number 3 is my 4th favorite. They're all very good though movies. These movies scared the fuck out of me. These are probably one of the scariest things I've ever watched. If you haven't seen these yet, if you look, and you know, rest in peace, Wes Craven. He's another one we've lost. I dedicate this video to you as well, Wes Craven. Rest in peace. And these are classic Wes Craven movies. Definitely check these out. And there's also a TV series, as you know, of Scream that just came out on MTV. I got the season 1 DVD, and that will be I'll talk more about that in my next DVD update video, which will be up in a few weeks. But it's not as good as the movies. The movies are the ones that always caught my attention. The series is alright, but it's nothing as good as the original movies. Definitely check these out. Classics. Really scary movies. Number 2 on the list is Stanley Kubrick's The Shining with Jack Nicholson. Now this movie, holy shit, this is a freaky movie. I remember this is probably one of the first movies I've seen, as long as with The Exorcist and Child's Play. This movie scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. And they made a mini TV series about on The Shining, based on the book, but this one's better than the TV series. I did not like the TV series too much, but I did like it. I did like the TV series, but nothing beats this one. This one's my favorite, and it scared the hell out of me, especially the monster in the tub in the hotel. That's the zombie monster in the hotel. That scared the hell out of me. There's just a lot of creepiness in this. This movie really got to me. This movie scared the fuck out of me. It's pretty much about, you know, Jack Nicholson takes his family to this hotel because he becomes the caretaker, and he's writing a book, so they get snowed in, him and his family, and cabin fevered, and then Jack Nicholson goes crazy, starts taking an axe and try to chase his family, try to kill them, and there's a lot of fucking sick things in this movie. I love this movie. This is one of my favorite horror films of all time. This movie scared the hell out of me. I actually think this is scarier than The Exorcist. This movie's scary. This is a classic. Just check it out. Amazing movie. Last but not least on my list of top 10 scariest horror films is the original Evil Dead. Can't go wrong with this movie. This is another good one. This is another good movie. If you haven't checked this out yet, check this out. There's gore, there's demons, and it's one of my favorite horror films. This is probably my favorite horror film of all time, actually. Like I said, I have so many favorites, but this one, I love this one. I have so many additions to this film, it's not even fucking funny. That's how much I like it. I like this just as much as I like the other ones. I like all these movies I mentioned. All the movies I mentioned, definitely check out. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. The sequels were good too. I did not care for the remake too much. It was alright, but nothing beats the original. Definitely check this out if you haven't seen that. Well, those were my top 10 scariest horror films video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys want me to do more of these videos, please leave a comment underneath below and let me know what you guys want me to review next in my next video. I'll probably be doing more of these type of videos soon. I'll probably do one about the top goriest horror films, top movies that scared me when I was a kid, top favorite comedies, 90s movies, 80s movies, whatever you guys want, I'll do it. And I would love to hear your suggestions, and please let me know what you guys would like me to review next. Anyway, look guys, hope you enjoyed this video. And before I end this video, I want to give a shout out to my buddy, the Woobinator. He just made a video today, which is he made a video giving me a shout out and talking about my YouTube channel and everything. Thank you so much, Wominator. I really appreciate that. You're an awesome YouTuber. Definitely check him out if you haven't seen him yet. He's a great guy. I'll put a link underneath this video, and also check out. I want to give a shout out to my buddy Tim, Mighty Mega Man 9. He also gave me a shout out, made me a shout out video a few days ago, which is thank you so much, Tim, and thank you so much, Will. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much, and definitely check them out. I'll put a link underneath this video. Really awesome YouTubers. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks a lot for watching, for subscribing, and I'll see y'all later. Alright, peace.